Okay, so if you tuned into this, I'm just going to share some stuff with you to give you guys some general advice because not advice. It's not I don't think it's advice. It's more to make you aware. Hey babe, to make you aware of what I'm picking up right now. Hello, Jay. Um so I was watching something. Okay, let me explain to you. I think they know where I'm going with this message. Hey guys. So I was watching something and it made me a little emotional. I was watching the ad for freedom for the Sound of Freedom. Is it Sound of Freedom? Why am I not, excuse me. It's not coming to me right now. Give me a second. I just watched it and it's yeah, the Sound of Freedom. And I'm just talking about this because this is what led me to what else I discovered. The Sound of Freedom, which is the movie about child sex trafficking and stuff, which I have been in a past life involved in that. Like I've seen myself in dreams in a past life where I was sex trafficked in a past life. And I think oh, I'm getting hit in the head here. Some of you may have been too. If you're the type of person who gets really upset about things like that, then you should know that you were also involved in that in a past life, which is why it makes you feel the way it does when you watch it, when you hear things like that, when you see things like that. So I want to explain because I was watching that and I started like busting out crying, like as I'm saying that. You see, like the rain comes down, and I could express to you that it felt like the way that rain is coming down, that's how my tears were coming down, because I was crying for all the children in the world and really upset about it. And like, I wish that they could just I wish there was something we could do, like, there would be like a cleanup of all the child predators, because I feel like that's the root of it all. Like it begins with the children from the bottom up, right? And this has a point. This has a point. And yes, we're talking about that. And it's great to talk about this stuff because, people don't want to see it. They don't want to act like it doesn't exist, but we all know it does. So, one thing I'm going to say is, that led me to relaxing for a second. Then I tuned into this thing where this girl was like, don't listen to that. If somebody said that, that's not going to be like that. There could be someone lying to you. Not like she said, nothing that's yours can be taken from you, she said. And so what I caught from Spirit was, first of all, we have to understand something. I don't think you really understand just how much Spirit's guiding you. I don't think you really get it. And I'm going to have to give it to you and make you get it, because you need to understand. You need to hear this. Because like I said, people don't really truly understand. Hold on a second. Just how much they are being guided by Spirit. Like, I don't think you understand on a daily basis. Just on a 1 day basis, I'm out and just like I said, the rain just started to hit and I love it. I'm out and it's the little things that guide me. Like I'll get a sign or a message or this or that. But let me tell you, this is why I'm here to inform you that in the process of you receiving positive messages from Spirit and stuff like that, and them giving you guidance and information in the process of those good things, you will also receive Spirit that does not feel happy for you. And it's okay. We're not here to be like, oh, there's people. Let's clear it. Let's clear it. Let's clear it. There's people that, it's not about, oh, there's people, there's Spirit, there's, oh my God, I know, start again. And as soon as I start saying this, we're not here to talk about how those negative people, energies, it doesn't matter who the fuck they are, honestly, from what planet, I really don't care. That are not happy for us, that can't understand that we went through like literal hell, got in there, got out, and look at that. And it says 11:34. I mean, I shit you not. And look, I'm gonna show you this. Why did my face get so itchy when I started channeling this? Okay, listen here, listen to this. Let me read you something that I wrote earlier today. And this has everything to do with this message. Some people will never believe you deserve good things. Those people never saw you work, never seen the work you did to get it. They think it came out of thin air. No, honey, I worked my ass off, not at a job, in the spirit and astral worlds, in my lifetimes and my generational karma. I went to hell and back. I pulled myself out and even others out of there. I sacrificed so-called good times. I stood away from that which was fun in the moment for the bigger picture. I worked hard with my angels and guides and my ancestors to clear karma. I prayed hard for my family and all of the kids in it. It took me hard spiritual work to get to where I am today, mentally and spiritually. The financial part is just a cherry on top. But that is why blessings are coming to you. That is why they come to us, because you work hard. You study with the Akashic. And for that reason, when you see us light workers receiving blessings, just know we busted our spiritual asses off for this. Thank you, universe. We are your servant because we choose to be of the light and we choose to be of the light to others. Yeah, that's the message. That's the message. And if you can't resonate with this, then you're not a high functioning light worker, and that's okay. You'll get there one day. What you need to understand is every day, like I see, I have signs from, my father's in the spirit world. I truly believe from the hardest of my hearts that he's guiding us for all the right reasons. There are times when I think he's even being a little shit too, but you can't even know, because guess what? You can't know because you can't trust everything that's going on in the spirit world, because there's a lot of people that are liars there, but there's a lot of good, positive people there. But I'll tell you, a lot of people in the lower astral realms, they don't have your best interest at heart. They don't want to see you win, and they don't want to see you shine. And that's hard that concept is hard to face, but it is what it is. And we can't be worried about them. And we have to understand that, listen, hey, I'm not perfect, but baby, I'm not a bad person. And you see, when you stop seeing yourself as like this, but I'm not a good, I don't know if I'm a good person, and do I deserve this? What do you mean, do you deserve it? If you didn't deserve it, why are you got good things happening to you? And you'd be like, well, good things aren't happening to me, Flo. Okay, they're not. Think about, I want you to stop for a moment and just really think about it, because there's people that are still in the shadow world, in this reality, that have not broken out of the poor mentality, out of the matrix mentality. They're still trapped. They could have the most perfect lives, car, houses. Nobody's writing on the chat. Are you guys like so focused on the message, or is it stuck? Anyway, they could have the most perfect house, car, boyfriend, husband, but they're still in the matrix. Yes, the lightning, the thunder right on time. The thunder right on time. So you may see like people living a so-called perfect life. I'm just listening. Okay, no, I was just wondering. You may see people living a so-called perfect life, but they're still in the matrix. And you have been guided to discover that you're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. That is a blessing on its own. You understand that, right? You understand. So you could say nothing good's happening. It's not. Then how come you're aware of being a spirit in a human body? You understand? Thank you, Jay. I just wanted to make sure, because I was like, maybe, it froze, but I understand, because this is a powerful message. So yes, I would love for you to just tune in and hear it, because spirit really came through with this. And I was like really contemplating on how I'm going to, I don't just jump on here and talk. I contemplate and think about what I'm going to say and what's the best option for this message. And I'm going to tell you, what you really don't understand is how hard some spirit has to actually work in order to help guide you and to even keep you protected and safe and out of scenarios and situations. I can tell you guys a story, and this is very important for you, so you can understand. Cool, great. Listen, this is very important for you to understand how hard spirit works. One night, and I know this is weird, I'm going to talk about it anyway. One night, I'll never forget this, because this just proved to me that they are busting their motherfucking asses in the spirit world trying to help me stay away from bad people. One night, there was a man that I was supposed to hang out with. This years ago. I don't know how long ago it was. whatever. The details are not important. The point is he was supposed to come hang out with me and bring me drugs. This is when I was first starting to get clean. So I was like going back and forth, doing a little coke here, a little coke there, drinking and And he was supposed to come there that night. And he got lost for 2 hours on the navigation. He was calling me, freaking the fuck out. Other times when I first started getting clean off pills and shit, and I would call people to deliver me drugs, people would be like, I got arrested on the way to your house. Like things like that would happen. Unfortunately, they had to get arrested and stuff like that for me to be protected, but that's how hard spirit works to watch over you. Do you understand what that takes for them to influence the cop to catch them, to pull them over and to tell the cop, search him, he's got something on him? Because those cops had to hear, search him. They had to hear, look to your left, this guy has drugs on him, or look to your right. You understand me? This is not just simple shit. These spirit had to be like, yo, dude, like they had to get in a navigation system and make it glitch for it not to work. You get it? You understand? That's the kind of energy that it took them to gather around and make you safe by putting themselves in maybe danger in the spirit world. Maybe they weren't, they're not supposed to do that. They weren't allowed to do that, but they put themselves at spiritual risk to protect you. And they do it every single day. And don't think, the way I view it is, don't think, I see light and shadow wrestling. Shadow trying to fuck with you and then light wrestling them. Like, don't fuck with me. Like they're fighting, like we're here, they're fighting like that in their astral realms. And just because we can't see it, most of you feel it. The veil is very thin between us, all of us. And we're protected for it for a reason. We're supposed to be here experiencing this human experience. They're supposed to be doing their own experience in the spirit realms. This is why I want you to understand how important it is to understand that spirit is protecting you, how hard they work for you, by your side, and how much they love you and they guide you. So when they're telling you don't do this or don't drink or don't take that pill or blah, 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 they're not telling us because they're our dads, our moms. I am not your dad. I'm hearing that song, baby. I am not your dad. I'm hearing that song. Talking to my ex, and he lied about who he was hanging out with. When we were on the phone, this call disconnected and went into the car of his friend he lied about being with. Love spirit. Someone almost got shot when I was out last week and I could have gotten a crash. Bro, I feel you. I think my guys are taking care of it. See what I'm saying? They're not telling us not to do things because they don't want us to do things. Like, why should they care if we go and party at a hotel all night and have sex and do drugs and drink? And why should they care? Why should they care? Because if they know you're worth more, that's why. And I'm not saying that the people that are doing that are not worth anything, because they are. Everybody's worth something. We all make mistakes, and that's where I have learned, what? Judge myself for what? For what? Because I'm a human. I'm human right now. I'm not a divine being, right? I am internally, spiritually, yes, I am, but I'm also human right now and experiencing the human experience. So if I go back and forth with something and I make mistakes and I go, oh my God, you stupid bitch, why did you do that? You're so dumb. Then I'm just giving myself the right to destroy myself. And I also don't judge nobody else. And I also don't ever say that person doesn't deserve it and this one does. I mean, technically, you can look at people and be like, they don't deserve that. They're a piece of shit. Well, maybe they do. Maybe they did something that makes them deserve that. How do we know? Or maybe they just work with shadow energy, dark energies, and they get what they got. Either way, they're doing something, right? Yeah. I want to really tell you this. Like when I said in the title, I really don't think you know just how much you're guided by spirit and loved. It's more than you understand. And not to let, yeah, wow, Brie. And not to let those negative ones throw you off your course. Throw you off your course, I almost said. Throw you off your course. Not to let those ones that don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you happy. Don't let them throw you off your course. Either way, this is the message. No matter what, if it's yours, it's going to be yours, whether no matter what's going on in life at that time, it will be yours. It's just a matter of you get it and then what are you going to do with it? Nobody can take your fate, your destiny, your, like my mom always says, it's written on the forehead here. And I always looked at her like, what's she talking about? But I get it now. It's written on your forehead before you come here. You choose this all. It's like, it's a matter of what you're gonna do with everything when it comes. You see what I'm saying to you? It's not, nobody can take any good thing from you. Your soulmate, your twin flame, the love of your life, no matter what, even if you're married to someone else. You ever seen this? To people married to other people and then they end up leaving their husband and wives and people like, piece of shit, left his wife. No, but they had to go to their destiny. That was their fate. That was the person they were supposed to be with. They just had to, for now, distract themselves with this person. It's not that they hate them. It's not that they hate that. And another thing I'm gonna say, that people don't realize is even the people that you have negative experiences with here in this 3D realm, you guys are, they say enemies are best friends actually, because they chose to come here and be enemies to each other. Like right now in the spirit world, there's two best friends going, okay, so when we go to Earth, I'm gonna need you to cheat on me to have my boyfriend cheat on me, and you're gonna be the one he cheats on me with, and we're gonna do this together. We're gonna make this happen together. And when you go to, because I need to learn, I haven't, it's all about learning and explore. You want to like create, you're creating these like beep, beep, boop, 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 these little stories that you want to experience. And even if it's the worst thing in the world, you wanted to, like, you might have been up in the spirit world like, oh my God, I want to see what it's like to, I don't know. I don't want to say, love and light, but like get stabbed or something like that. I want to see, like, some people are in the spirit world going, I want to experience that. Yeah, your heart chakra is going off, and so is mine. The spirit, that's confirmation from spirit. So you can't be mad at people, guys. You can't be. I've learned something, even though it does sadden me. I can't lie to you. I cried too as well and said, first of all, about the kids, and I was praying for them, which I always do. I hope you guys do me one favor from now on, whoever you are watching this now or later, please do me one favor. Always go to bed praying for kids, for all children of the earth, that, that they get saved and protected. One prayer could save a life. You know what I mean? To you, like, you see what I'm saying? Or maybe you could ask your spirit guides to like go and check if they can get a couple of kids out of a situation, maybe get the parent caught or something like this, or stop them somehow, without obviously not hurting people and stuff like that. I don't, because you can't say like, go kill them, I mean, I'm not going to say it because like my thought is like, child molesters, but like, no. I can't even say that because I have to, that's not how things are handled. What I'm saying is, but that's another thing. If everything is a lesson and everything we came here to learn, then do those people also choose to come here and do that and learn those lessons where they molested and now are the child molester, or vice versa? Is that how it's working? Because then in a sense, everybody's facing their own karma, right? But if I'm talking like, that's a tough pill to swallow. You hear what I'm saying to you? That's a tough pill to swallow, because if we're all learning, we all did this and we figured out. I sometimes think like, is that a place where people chose those lessons and they're learning them? Or is there a place where people are just accidentally they're accidentally get stuck in karmic situations that are not theirs? It was accidentally that way. And you want to know what's funny? I just, in my mind, I said to the light, flicker if it's the first thing I say, and don't flicker if it's not the second one. And it was flickering the whole first thing I said. It was flickering. Hey Karen, my love. Yeah, I went down to that rabbit hole before my human brain can't grasp it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, when you have a spiritual awakening, one of the things that happens is the first thing you start to do is you go in from the dark web to the regular web to the internet. You see what I'm saying? To the .coms. It starts from the bottom, and you that's what a spiritual awakening is. First, you realize how dark everything is. Everything's shit. The world's gonna end. Shit is fucked up. The government's fucked up. There's kids. You notice all of the darkness first when you have a spiritual awakening, which is why a lot of people don't want to have spiritual awakenings, because they're going to be shown lots of dark shit, and they can't handle it. And I don't blame them, because it's tough. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to face the fact that there's things like that lurking in the shadows, that's happening in the shadows, that are taking place in dark. I know when I did the karmic clear on my past lives, I was showing me being child sex trafficked and other shit like that. And that was not easy. I cried a lot, like for weeks and weeks. I cried and cried, but that was my life. I even had a lifetime where my family sold me to a bunch of gypsies for music to entertain, just so that they can make money. You see what I'm saying to you? It's like I've seen it. I've seen myself in the craziest situations in past lives, but I also know I chose those. And it's crazy, because if I chose those, damn, I must be real fucking powerful to keep choosing lifetimes that are hard like that. Starving. One of them, I was a slave in a ship. I was in these crates in the fucking ship, starving to death, waiting online for food, sleeping on concrete floors. I've seen all of myself living these lifetimes. And I say to myself, wow, I am actually one of the most powerful people I know, because I'm one of the strongest people I know, because as I could sit here and talk to you, inside of me, tears well up, because I've experienced all of that, and I survived almost all of them. You see what I'm saying to you? I've survived almost all of them. The end of the world type shit, apocalyptic shit. And to me, that means just how powerful you are, that you chose as a light worker to come here and learn and experience those very, very hard, dark experiences. Because as a light worker, one of our duties is to report back for duties, right? So to report back for duty, one of our missions. So we come here, hey, I'm going to go down there and I want to see what this is about. So you go, let's say Karen goes, I'm going to go to Earth and I want to experience child sex trafficking, because I want to come back up and tell you what's happening and how we could stop this. Do you understand? Do you see what I'm saying to you? Like, as if we choose little missions to come in and complete them, so that we can learn and see what's going on, so we could fix them or change them or experience them differently. You see what I'm saying to you? Because when darkness and light came about, and God said, let there be light, and then Satan went against God, those are just dark and light that decided to split into 2 and then 4 and then 6 and then 8, because we needed different experiences from different perspectives. But what happened was, in the process of those split personality, to see all these different perspectives, some people started wilding the fuck out, and they took shit a little too far. It was like, brother, we weren't supposed to be doing it. We wanted to learn different lessons, but god damn, they out here wilding. Like, you see what I'm saying to you? Like, some people just escaped into the darkness, and they just was like, I'm staying here and I don't want to get out. That's not the goal. The goal is to experience the darkness and the shadow and come out of it. After a while, people are getting comfortable there. I like it here. I'm just going to stay here. And which is fine. Like, we can't judge them. What am I going to do? Tell you can't be dark like that? You're stupid. I mean, I don't know what they're experiencing. They could be seriously, their brains could be deformed at this point, where they don't even understand they are the shadow of the darkness. Do you understand what I'm saying? Listen, spiritual awakenings feel like depression. Okay. I remember it took me to have my daughter to go through postpartum depression and experience all the dark things that I did, and really go through. That was when all of my past lives awoken, when I had my daughter. Then I saw, my own fears projected onto my life with my child, and I was afraid things would happen with her and this and that, and I wasn't realizing that I was connecting to a past life, and and I had to really heal that, because if I didn't heal all of that, probably today I'd be dead, to be honest with you. I'd probably be in the streets somewhere, either homeless or in jail or dead, because I would have just gave up, because I wouldn't have worked to understand who I was in past lives, and recognize that those lifetimes made me stronger, not weaker. I'm not a piece of shit and stupid because of my past lives. I'm not even a piece of shit and stupid for doing the things I did in this lifetime. Like, nobody, you can never look at me and be like, well, you did drugs, you're stupid, you went to jail. I'll look at you and be like, okay, that was, yeah, I did that. And look at me today. I'm proud of myself. Look how I am. Look how smart I am. Look how wise I am. I give some of that credit to the bullshit that I also went through. Because I'm telling you right now, and I want to say this again. You guys, I really want you to, whoever you are watching this, wherever you are watching this, please, one thing I want you to do is have, and sometimes I could forget to be grateful, but I haven't been lately. I've been grateful for every little thing. I'm grateful, grateful, grateful. But like in my heart, like I'm not saying it out loud every day, but I'm truly grateful. I'm like, but I try to be like calm and not and stay humble. So I'm not like, I'm grateful. So I can go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because like when good things happen to you and let's say they haven't been happening like the way you wanted it to, and then finally it does. What you don't want to do is start acting like shit is sweet and you're good and everything. No, what you want to do is keep yourself humble, and you want to keep your you know what I'm saying? You're like still a G. You're not some goofy ass bitch who just fucking hit the lottery and don't know how to spend the money. You got to be like, I mean, yes. You know what I'm saying? I got that. You know what I mean? You can't be wilding, because when you do, you're gonna spend it all. Or time, energy, whatever it is. So that's a message for you. So if anything changes, just because you have money now, what are you better? Oh, my heart chakra, but boom, that shit just exploded. If anything changes, what are you gonna do now? All of a sudden, everybody else is shit and you're the shit. Like that's where people fall off. And I'm not saying there is. Forget about that. I'm just speaking my opinion right now. That's where people fall off. They don't see things for. This is just it. Like now it's just smile, laugh, enjoy yourself, have a good time, but don't start acting like you the shit and like you all that and like you can't get that taken away from you in a heartbeat for acting like a stank ass hoe. You understand what I'm saying? Because people really be out here thinking like, bitch, I got this. Like you broke, you ugly. Oh, bitch, you could be broke tomorrow. Don't act funny. What I'm saying is that's how you got to be. You can't change whatever. I'm just saying you can't change your, just there's a lot with that energy, especially right now. Neptune in retro, it gets on my goddamn nerves. I'm sorry, love and light, but Neptune in retro is annoying to me. Like I'm not saying the whole time's gonna be annoying, and it was very annoying in the beginning. It's even a little frustrating right now, but I feel like it's gonna get easier the next couple of days. But I'm gonna just tell you, Neptune in retro does this all the time. I see people confused, illusions, acting crazy, talking crazy. It's like, what? Making no sense. Their words are backwards. I see it. I see people like stuck in a backwards fucking wheelchair, and they're just going backwards and falling backwards. So I have to keep myself grounded, because I know what it's like during the Neptune and retro, not with just me, but with spirit, the dreams that I have. You got to stop believing that everything you see in is real. It's just dreams. That's your imagination expanding. You I just got that funny feeling in my teeth, when the cold air hits like the gums, it just hit me. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like, it's just so confusing. Like if I could tell you last night, this morning, whatever, I had a dream. It was like a whole movie in my dreams. I like went to some space, and then the girls were like, she gave me a luggage, and then I went to see this other girl, and I made out with her, and I like slept with her, and then these people wanted to kill me, and the girl who came to kill me with the gun, because these other bullies were fucking with me. The girl who came to kill me with the gun, she was like, I'm gonna kill this. How crazy the astral world is. These guys tried to bully me into something. They did something, then I think I beat their ass or something. Then they went and told these assassins they did this. Then the assassins came to me. It was like the assassins came to me, and she was like with the gun. I was like, whoa! I was like, those guys over there, they just did this, and now they're sending you to kill me, bitch. You should be killing them. And she was like, you're right. And then we had sex, and I woke up, and we were looking for luggages, and I was like leaving a fucking state. It was just like, this is what's going on right now in the spirit world. It's absolute bonkers. Okay, it's like makes no sense. It's it's crazy out there. So stay grounded and understand you fucking don't go crazy, because this is like everything's an illusion. Ooh, do 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 do. It's all an illusion. You know what I'm saying? And that's a message, y'all. I'm dead ass right now. Don't take that any other way besides it's an illusion. Don't get yourself caught up in madness right now. Okay? It's like, recognize that it's all fun. Oh, great. So many different stories. It's so interesting. But as soon as I start hearing drama and people talking about drama, I'm like, get the fuck out of here with that. Like, hey, let's have some fucking fun. Why does everything gotta be all serious and dramatic all the time? Well, it's so boring. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I've learned something is that first of all, during your spiritual awakening, because many of you are having spiritual awakenings, because I just got that message. Beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. You're having a spiritual awakening, just like I've been waking up more and more and more. And spirit really wants me to focus on awakening my third eye, but I keep saying, like, what's gonna come with that? Like, am I gonna start hearing shit, seeing shit? I'm not really a fan of like what I guess I am. I guess I am. Because I'm not really a fan of walking around and just seeing shit like, ah, and everybody's looking at me like, you good? You didn't see that? Hmm. I just yeah, there was an old lady with a person. She was walking a dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna say she was walking a microwave. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I understand. Like it's tough, but I know that we have the ability to open up a third eye and a whole nother level, and a lot of us are avoiding that. Yeah, it's not that I don't want to see things. But I know okay. One of the things misconceptions I'm hearing that people are getting with their third eye is when they think when they're going to see something that it's going to be a physical manifestation of that thing. No, it's more in here. It's visions like boop boop, like clear. So sometimes when I meditate, like really deep meditation, spirit will show me visions. And but one of the things I can't stand is I end up start seeing faces. And that's one thing why do I don't want to see faces. You know what I'm saying? Like I start seeing long, weird ass faces, big eye, teeth, bitch. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I start seeing weird shit like that. And I'm like, yo, why? Like, can we eliminate the faces and because now I've seen pure visions of like there was like a fire in front of me and like a building. I think I told you guys this that I had the Norton Norton Elementary in Oklahoma or something like that. I remember I channeled it and I said that there's gonna be like there's a building, there's a fire, somebody's gonna walk in with a gun and blonde hair. I don't know. I seen that vision. I still yet to I heard that people saying it something like that happened in one of those places I channeled, but I don't know. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. I've seen them too, but it's like it could be very uncomfortable. I'm not scared of it. I'm not. It's just uncomfortable. There's a difference between fear and discomfort. I don't have like a like it's more like, oh, I don't want to see that. That's too much. What are you doing? It's too much. Ooh. I already without even working on opening my third eye, I already am aware of everything. Oh, thank you, Rachel. I appreciate that. It was only Stony Brook, he kept saying. It was Stony Brook, he kept saying. Stony Brook, right, 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 right. Remember we kept saying that Stony Brook, but there was also Norton High School. I was saying Norton, something like that. I need to put these things on a playlist whenever I have visions like that because I love writing, but I can't write everything down, you guys. It's too much. If I sat down and wrote down everything that happened to me, wow. I'd be like, I wouldn't even move up from the chair all day. I'd be like, I need like a voice recorder and just every day, just like record what's going on because then write it down because it's just a lot. It's a lot. I have so much information that sometimes I don't know where to go with it. And that's one of my so-called issues is that I can't concentrate on one thing at once because I get an overload influx of information and I just start to retrieve and it just starts coming in like a beepity bop boop boop and I don't know how to stop it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I'm just like, we need to go back and look what you said it so many times. I did say Stony Brooks, but I swear it was Oklahoma. I think it was Norton High School in Oklahoma. And then I looked it up and I never knew that there was a Norton, hold on. I think it was Norton Elementary School. Yep. Yeah, I shit you not. Norton School in Cheshire, Connecticut. I remember middle school, Norton Middle School, and then there's a Norton High School in school. And hold on, Norton High School. I'm just looking because like now I'm interested. Massachusetts, in Massachusetts. Holy shit, dude. In Boston, Massachusetts. And there's another one. And yeah, in Massachusetts. Okay. That's interesting. Anyway, that's really weird. I'm in Oklahoma, but I'm not familiar with that one. Yeah, so there wasn't Oklahoma then. It was somewhere. I just don't remember where the fuck did I say. Massachusetts. I guess I must have said, I don't know. I don't know. But the point is, yes, we saw that. Ohio, Ohio. That's where I said. Norton High School. Exactly. Now I remember. Norton High School. I knew it started with an O, so I kept saying Oklahoma. Norton High School. And then there's a Norton Elementary School, and it's in Ohio. Thank you, because that's where I was saying. Okay, cool. I mean, not cool, because I hope that doesn't happen. But what I saw was a young man. He had blonde, long hair. He had a black T-shirt on. And he was holding what's supposed to look like a guitar, and he had the guitar, and he was walking like all like quiet and shit. Nobody noticed him. They thought he had a guitar on him, but it was a gun, actually a gun the whole time. And as he was walking, I saw a school that was shaped. I'll never forget this. A school that was shaped like this, and then on top of it there was another building, and behind it, the building was higher and like brick red, but the front of the building was white. And then there was a fire, and then people were like, "Ah, somebody's shooting!" Like, yeah, yeah. I think New York too. I hope New York doesn't, because I had a dream about New York too. I was like, we got to. And in the dream, I said, we got to get out of New York. It's getting crazy over here. And people were in the dream were like, "Yep, it's getting crazy out here." I'm like, "Yeah." So I don't know. It's a lot of things, and I feel like sometimes people who like us, who we see the future and we have prophetic dreams. I could tell the people around me, my family, I'd be like, I had this dream that this is gonna happen. They look at me like, okay, you and your dreams, like, please. They're like, we don't talk about Bruno. No, we don't talk about Bruno. Told me I was gonna get married and it was gonna be a cloudy day. You know what I'm saying? And now they're all scared. Like, this bitch, Bruno, please, shh, cállate la boca. It's like, okay, I don't talk, I don't say nothing. You know what I mean? My head. Oh, Brie, my head. It was just Oklahoma, but I popped up when you said that. Yep. Yeah. Oh, sure. It's like they don't want to talk about Bruno. We got all this information, all the stuff that's happening, and everybody's just like, shh, don't tell us. We don't want to know. I know it's loving that Cassandra. living that Cassandra love. I feel like some of us are meeting our true soulmate though this year. I don't know when, or maybe next year, like, but in within the next year or two, I feel like some of us are going to be meeting like Picasso. Picasso. I was gonna say Fabio, but Picasso came out. What's up, transgender obsession? I had life and love mixed up. That's what I feel like. I feel like some of us, we're gonna be meeting like the person, the guy I'm hearing. Okay, the guy of our dreams, the love of our lives. It's gonna happen. Within, for some of you, it's gonna be within 6 months. I'm hearing 9 months, a year. I just heard days for some. No. Yeah, I would be so blessed. Yeah, well, no, we are. I'd be singing clear skies, clear skies. I swear I watched the freaking Encanto on Disney. I'm such a creep. I watched fucking Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas version. I'm very disappointed in the Galaxy of the Guardians of the Galaxies, this third one. It was so bad. Why? Why couldn't they? What was this? You know why? Because they fucked the storyline up. This bitch died in fucking Infinity Wars, and Thanos this one, that. They fucked the whole story to line up. So now Guardians of the Galaxy, this bitch had to come in. She was the past version of herself. So her and the main guy were not in love anymore. And like, it was just retarded. Someone told me it would be on a fall morning. As it turns to afternoon, that was 2 falls ago. Oh, it might be this fall then. I kept getting, we are meeting our soulmate for lifetime. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Karen. Oh, you got that. Finally caught alive. Hey, Rosie Rose. I can't believe it. So maybe you're a night person. Maybe I need to come on later at night. Some of you are going to be meeting your twin soulmate this year. I told myself, bro, why don't you write anymore? I write a lot, you guys. Let me just show you something. So I'm sure you guys have the same thing. Oh, I'm getting a pinching on my lower left side of my stomach, guys. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, I'm getting that. So I'll show you. This is my notes. I don't know if you could see it. Let me see, because let me see something. Hold on. Let's see, because it's fucking YouTube lags like a motherfucker. I'm talking right now. I'm talking about what I said 30 seconds ago. I hope so because it's painful without them. It's painful without them, Rachel. Oh, you want to be in love. That's cute. You will be, man. Just to be like me and don't think about it, and it'll come to you, and you won't even want it. You're like, who cares about that? And then boom, all of a sudden, look, this is my notes. They go on and on and on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm swiping on nothing. They go on and on and on and on and on. That's actually not as much as I thought it was. No, but there's a lot of 745 notes. 745 notes. That's a lot of fucking notes. That's a lot of notes. Okay. 745 notes. And they're all have to do with something. And then I have recordings of music, of me talking, of, let's just say this way, in the future or a long time from now, far, far away in a galaxy somewhere above. If I was to die tomorrow, people would look at my phone and be like, damn, this bitch was a fucking plethora of information up in here. Same, I have hundreds of something notes. I have notes. Yeah, and then not to mention how many handwritten stuff I have here in my room. That's one thing I don't do is I don't throw out my books with all my notes in it. And I have it from the beginning of my spiritual awakening till now. So it's pretty interesting how I go from, like you can see the progression go from like a lot of stuff and then to here. It's really strange. It's really interesting. But yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys one more thing because my daughter's gonna want to go to sleep now and she's gonna start complaining. She just told me she's going to bed at 12:30 today, so it's 12:11. Sometimes people think you're texting someone, but no, we're writing. I know, Brie, you know what would be great? I'm gonna tell you, I had an idea what a bunch of us writers would need to do. This is what a bunch of writers need to do. We need to get together, right? Get together, sit in a circle with a recorder on, our own recorders on each one. And each one of us, instead of physically writing stuff down, we all tell each other the story that we want to write down and then type it up. You understand? Because one thing I noticed about a person, you can have a great mind, a lot of information, but you're not necessarily the sitting. When I sit for like 30 minutes, I'm like, my back. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Unless I had like a comfortable ass position with a nice, comfortable keyboard with my hands didn't feel like this and I didn't feel like I was squeezed. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because it's just like, for me, that would be the greatest thing. Like we sit down and you ask, like, hey, so what's your book going to be about? Like, or not even that, actually listen to the person. Like everybody listens to a page each. I'll talk about a page now, then you talk about a page, and you talk about a page. So we could listen to everybody's pages and be like, wow, and then get ideas off people's pages and then go on from there. And it's like a meet and greet of writers where we all just get to talk about our books and then, do this for like a week or two straight and keep talking about it until you feel like you got enough in the voice recording where you could turn it into a book. You know what I'm saying? That sounds to me makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else, but it might be confusing for some people, but maybe not. Or maybe you and another person, I don't know. You sit down with a glass of or bottle of wine, you just start talking about everything that's going on. Ooh, spooky. I love thunder and lightning. It's one of my favorite things in the world. So if there is, well, there are gods and goddesses that are of thunder and lightning, or Orisha and Oshun, then they should know I love lightning and thunder. So beautiful. Buffy, you just remind me of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Why do I want to watch that movie right now? It's crazy. Isn't it crazy that the show was Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but the movie was actually really good? Right? I write short stories all the time. Really, Buffy? See, I would love to hear stuff like that. I love stuff like that. It does. That might be the only way I get started because historically writing has stressed me the most. Yeah, I like to write. I really do. I have a lot of stuff here that I wrote like on my computer too. Ooh, spooky. Ooh, spooky. I swear to God, it's all my spirit guides, all my soulmates and soul tribe are in my, they're in my computer. Can we take people like that and bring them outside into the real world so I can touch, feel them, and spank their asses? No, I'm kidding. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is the best. Oh, it really is. I think I'm gonna actually watch that when I'm done here. Lightning and Thunder is fun, wild, and yeah, me too. I love it. My daughter has to listen to brown noise or white noise, or gray noise when she's going to sleep. She likes it. She likes that sound. And you know why? You know what I say? You know why you like white noise, gray noise, and brown noise, and okay, this is why. I'll show you right now. Because this is where you're used to sleeping. Ready? Ready? I'm gonna show you. This is why, bitch. This is the fuck why. Because this is where you're used to sleeping. This is what it sounded like. Let me blow your mind. That's where you're used to sleeping. And on your spaceship, what does it sound like? Oh, it sounds like gray noise, don't it? Uh-huh. Yeah. You hear it? Yes. Remedy for nausea, I would instantly put ginger, right? Shove it down your throat. Bite. If you have ginger, bite a couple of and suck down the juice from it. It's going to be harsh, but do it. Ginger is great. Ginger is the best for me. That instantly takes away my nausea. I don't even have to think about it. That shit works so fast. But you like that, right? You see? Oh, flow. Uh-huh. Yeah, you like that. I know you like that. Telling you. That's why we like that sound, because that's the sound that's where how our spaceship sounds like that. And it's like the space sounds like that to us. It's peaceful. Hold up though. Have you guys ever helped someone write or text their spouse or girlfriend, boyfriend, thinking, damn, that's deep? Then you're thinking, yeah, I wrote that. Yeah, and whole thank you, you're welcome. And whole time, Bree, the other person reading it on the other line is probably like, the fuck? Why is she writing so much? I have done that plenty of times. Like, what should I say? What should I say? I'm like, give me that. They'll be like, damn, that's a little too. They're not gonna believe that's for me. But like, no, to tell them it's from you. And I'll be like, if you would have taken the time to communicate with me, they're like, I don't talk like that, bitch. I don't give a fuck. That's what you're sending, you know? Right? Uh-huh. Yeah, you spaceship living ass motherfuckers. You spaceship living ass motherfuckers. You ain't from Earth. Okay, you guys, I love you. So yeah, so rewatch the beginning of this message because I really feel like it's very powerful and important for a lot of you guys. I love you, and I really hope I hope we could meet all of us one day. Really, that's how I feel. But you know, everybody's different, but I feel that way. I hope we could all meet one day. Yes, I do. You love it. Oh, great. That's awesome. All right, guys. I love you. I'm gonna get some sleep. And I really would love to make you guys all watch The Sound of Freedom. Like that's one thing, pay for that movie, because usually I watch them for free on fmmovies.com .to, fmmovies.to. But I wouldn't recommend watching on anything like Apple stuff because it like deletes the stuff right away. But you have to delete the ads to come in. Okay. All right, guys. Watch the beginning of this if you're bored, you tomorrow or something. Watch the beginning because there's a message. Really listen to how much you are guided and how much you are loved by spirit and how much they have your back. And I know you all know that, but a friendly reminder every day helps you be more grateful. Right. So yes, Rosie, a friendly reminder, you guys, every day will help you be more grateful towards spirit. And when you're more grateful, they do more for us. And when I say they, it's like a team of soldiers, like, you know what I mean? And I don't mean like, yeah, that's what I mean. To watch that. Oh, you did, Rosie? Wow, that's intense. You took kids to watch that. How would they feel? How old were they? Yeah. Oh, Rosie, yes, queen. Yes. The fuck. I talk to my daughter about that all the time. Me telling her, listen, there's 40-year-old guys on the internet pretending they're 11. Don't get it twisted. That's why you don't make no friends on the internet. If you don't know them in real life and you don't have their real life phone number, you don't need to be talking to nobody because they be, oh, my name is John. I go to your school or whatever the fuck, or liars. Like you never become friends with nobody on the internet. I don't care who you are. I will never. I don't care if I meet a guy on the internet who's the flyest shit in the world. I'm not talking to him. I don't do internet meet dates. What's up, baby? No, I need to see you in person. Okay. If I don't know you're a real human being, I'm not even gonna not doing it. You meet some creepo weirdos on the internet. I'm not doing it. Okay. And if they're meeting you on the internet, they're meeting other people on the internet. Say that again. If they're meeting you on the internet, they're meeting other people on the internet. That means they do this often. I don't fuck with the internet like that. I go on, do my little shit, watch a little videos, go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how serious it was, and I'm glad they saw it because it's ugly out here. Yeah, and but also remember, Rosie, that's you tell them it's for awareness and not for fear because we can't instill fear in our children because they're going to be afraid to do everything. However, to be aware of that stuff is very important. And that's the thing today. Usually it's the people that are aware of it that it never happens to. Knock on wood for the best of everybody. God forbid. But those people who think, oh, it'll never happen to me. Usually the ones that end up getting fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying? But those people who are aware, it's like they don't that shit stays away from them because it's like almost like an energy thing. Like I'm aware, I'm not stupid. But the people are like, skipping down the street, like fucking brain in the air, then those are usually the people that it happens to. I'm sorry, no offense, but I never thought this would have happened to me. That was your first problem, bitch. You never thought it was gonna happen to you. Because bitch, I'm prepared. How you know what I'm saying? What I look like getting caught up? You know what I'm saying? No, you know? And even if I slept with a gun in my home and stuff, it's not because I'm scared somebody's gonna rob me. It's just in case, motherfucker. Just in case. I just happen to have it just in case a motherfucker want to act up. I don't know. My friend's boyfriend could come over one day talking about blah, 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 and I could come out like, listen, motherfucker. I think are you lost? Okay, turn around. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the neighbor, the man one day could be like, here's my dick. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sperm everywhere, and you might just want to shoot them in the foot. Remember, shoot them in the foot. Don't kill them. Please. Let's not. We no bodies. We don't need no bodies. We just need a nice clean hole in the foot. You know what I mean? They'll be all right. You know what I mean, right? I'm training them to overcome their fear and anxiety if they ever find themselves in a situation like that. Yes, very good. But always tell them, make sure you tell yourself, I will never be in a situation like that because I'm too aware and I'm not stupid. So they manifest good things into their life. Okay, guys. I love you. Oh, my God. Oh, my knee. All right, guys. Love you. Get some sleep. Get some rest. We are protected. We are safe. We are guided. Our spirit guides, our friends in the spirit world, our gangster friends, our crazy friends, our funny friends, our weirdo friends, our dramatic friends, our family, and the ones who love us and want to see us do well, they got our back. And they said to tell you you're stupid. I'm just kidding. They said to tell us all we're dumb. You idiot. No, they want to say, fucking, I'm telling you, fucking pay attention. And you're just like, okay, I'll pay attention whenever I feel like it. And they're like, that's stupid. Your spirit guys be looking down at you like, this bitch with the side face. Okay, night. They're shooting themselves in the foot anyway. Right, Jack? So you might as well just really do it. Okay, I love y'all. Night. Your spirit guys be like, this bitch. Okay, night. I always do this. Night. I hate cutting people off. I really do. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay. Have a good night. I love y'all. The accents, yes. I have a million of them stored beneath my past life categories. Which past life would you like to hear, darling? In the Indian one, or would you like to hear the Russian one? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I make them crazy sometimes. Nah, but it's all right. It's all good, man. They was in the human world too, and they knew they was stupid too. Don't worry about it. What do you think? They came out here as Jesus and Mary and shit, and Joseph. Even he's in Jesus. Even Jesus. He's in Jesus. Okay, even Jesus and Mary. Them motherfuckers was dumb too when they first got here. They're like, oh, which way did you go? Like, you know what I'm saying? They figured that shit out. They still haven't figured that shit out. I'm just dead. None of them know shit. Even fucking those fucking aliens we look at like, they're so enlightened. Ooh, they're like, I don't know shit, bitch. We're like, they're so smart. They know everything. They're like, no, we actually don't know everything. And if you don't stop calling us angels, I'm gonna punch each one of you in the face. Stop. I'm not an angel, okay? I don't have wings and I'm not like some heavenly, I'm just a fucking another person. I'm just a higher version of you. I don't understand. You know what I mean? They're just as confused as we are. Motherfuckers still trying to figure shit out themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, some of them still learning how to suck alien dick right now. I hate you. Anyway, so Adam and Eve, look at them. How many times they fuck up? Eating an apple, not eating an apple. You know what I'm saying? They're just, we're idiots. That's what we are. All you can do is laugh at it because it's all one big fucking game anyway. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Oh, I know. I know. I even hate hearing that sometimes, but it's the truth. All right, y'all. You guys have a good night. I'm laughing. Look. And the bed's making the noise because I'm shaking it with my laughter. Okay, night night. Oh God. I always say, like, you know what I want to do? Just be in a room with a bunch of people who are like this and talk about stuff like this, and we can drink. And because I don't like to drink like to get drunk. If I'm gonna drink, it's gonna be to be real stupid laughter the whole time. And I want to laugh so hard boogers come out of my nose type shit. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm on the floor peeing myself like, you know, otherwise I'm not doing it. I don't want it. If it ain't that level, I'm not doing it. I don't want it. Yeah. If I wake up in a pod today, I'm going on a spree. I love you guys. I wonder what they thought when they found out how to procreate. I'm sure they were like, why is he so funny? But you know, they probably make love on some other shit anyway. They're just like, you, me, eyeballs. And she's just like, oh, he's like, oh. Good talking to you. I'll see you later. Gotta go on by my day. They don't even gotta waste time. They just stare at each other in the eyes. Remember cone heads? They wore those things around their head, and that's how they orgasm. That's literally, swear to God. Oh, we're so stupid. Who came first, Adam or Eve? Who came first, Adam or Eve? You do mean who came first, right? Like, I think Adam came first because they're always coming first. Men are always coming first. Like, suddenly I'm remembering Coneheads. Oh God. Oh, let's go watch Coneheads when we all leave here. Go watch Coneheads, Drop Dead Fred, Coneheads, or Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Either one of those. Yeah, Drop Dead Fred, Coneheads, or Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You have to watch one of them tonight. And where do I watch it, Flo? fmmovies.to. Okay, you can watch any movie there at all for free. You just have to keep canceling those ads out, and this second page will pop up. Just instantly cancel it out and go back to the video. Press play. It will come out instantly. Cancel it out. Plus play. Okay, here guys, it's like this. fmmovies.to. Just like where's the FM at? fmmovies.to. I'm sure some of you know about that. What the fuck? Why is the F not coming up? Okay, anyway, it's you mother. Is that spell check? You son of a bitch. Wow, what a fucking, why do they try to figure shit out for us? That's how it's spelled. God damn it. Drop Dead Fred is my shit. Okay, it's fmovies.to. fmovies. FM ovaries. All right, y'all. Nighty night. Yeah. You know, you get old when you start making those sounds to come up to bed. Oh, God. All right, good night, guys. Is it FM? Yes, it's FM. It's just like that. fmovi. Yeah, fmovies.to. I don't know why I always say FM movies, because it's F movies. Trust me. And then like it's gonna come up, like what's gonna happen is, like, you know how you're watching it, then like an ad's gonna come up, instantly just cancel the ad out, go back to the movie, press play. Another ad might come up, cancel them out, just like from the second screen. You know what I'm talking about when it comes up on the second part of Safari? Yeah, you could do it on your iPhone. I think it's the best on the iPhone. Just keep canceling it out. That's it. Don't click any of those ads. Just cancel them out. And if one comes up, it's okay. Just cancel it out. It's all retarded anyway. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Love and light to you all. And I hope that, you understand you're loved and spirit loves you and you are loved and you are powerful and you're a blessing to this earth. So continue to be so and stop letting people fuck with your energy. You're going to be all right.